Hi Pisces, Happy New Year! Welcome to 2022. I love you guys so much. I hope you had a nice little holidays and New Year's celebration. Let's jump into our very first reading for 2022. How freaking crazy. What a wild ride the past actually longer than the past few years, but you know what I'm talking about. All right, so this is for Pisces sun, moon, or rising. As always, welcome to my cross watchers. Cross watcher, you could be dealing with a Pisces, but just take it however it resonates with you and your situation. Keep in mind that these are general and timeless readings. If you are wanting to book a one-on-one, my website information is down below in the description box. Just go ahead and subscribe your email there. That way you will always get an email notification every time my availability opens up. And as always, thank you guys so much for liking, subscribing. Thank you for all the ways that you have supported the channel over the past however long, whether you're new or old. I appreciate you guys so much for being on this journey with me. All right, Pisces. You know, these are some new cards. We are going to see how they go in the reading, but I'm actually really freaking excited to use them. So let's see. Yeah. Okay. Pisces, I feel like right now, okay, I love this. Okay, look how freaking cool these cards are. I'm gonna take the one on the bottom as well because they're just freaking gorgeous. This artist, I am freaking in love. Okay, so could this not be more accurate? So we have the first card is surrender. False ribs. There's a lot of stuff going on with your heart, your rib cage, and it's interesting. Oh yes, follow me over on Instagram because I actually was doing some stuff. I had someone commenting some interesting stuff because I did this thing on Adam and Eve, and oh, there was a card underneath there that I did not see. Okay. I feel as though you're in an energy right now of surrendering a certain situation because you could have felt like energetically something was like closing you off, or it could have been affecting you energetically. So it's like right now you could be in this process of surrendering, which is opening up like a portal into your energy. Okay, you're just kind of relaxing into a process because I feel as though previously you could have felt as though something was like resisting. You could have been resisting an ending somewhere in your life, but you finally just kind of relaxed into some type of process. And now it's like you're transforming through that energy. It's like a release that's happening within inside of you. So we have open and the clavicles. Okay, this is actually a really freaking cool process because yeah, I feel like right now you're just kind of, you could have been in some type of a dynamic where you could have previously been attaching to something and it was causing a lot of pain within inside of you. So what happened was you went into the surrendering energy. It shifted your frequency. It could have opened up this portal of energy to kind of like pull something inside of you, maybe some type of activation. Well, and I'm saying activation because you have activating right there. So that's why I think happened. I think that you opened your energy up through that surrendering process and something came in. It could be that there are people coming into your energy right now and it's like your heart is open. Your heart is wide open, so people could be accessing it or wanting to come in and be closer or, you know, be connected to you in specific ways. It's like that's kind of what's reverberating out from you at this time is your body is just starting to open up. You could have had some really powerful activations take place recently because you just kind of let go of something. You stopped resisting maybe even something that was trying to end in your life. You just kind of relaxed into that process. And now there's this transformation that's happening. So whatever is opening up within inside of you, we have some type of activation that's taking place. So you might actually, this is about some type of action that you're taking and it's connecting you to the world. It's like, that's the energy that's kind of running out from you Geez, I freaking love this art so much. And there's a transformation that's taking place. So some type of activation that you're doing right now, it could be physical activation. It's leading you to a transformation right here. Okay. Yeah, big time. So there's probably a big time, whatever steps that you're taking right now, it's taking you directly to your transformation. Okay. I was getting this interesting energy too. I want to see what pops out here, but okay. Okay. I feel as though, yeah, I'm gonna take that one on the bottom. Okay. I feel like you could be dealing with a person, whoever this is. It could be an air sign, possibly Aquarius, Libra, Gemini, but it doesn't have to be. It's just like there's been some type of communication here, or maybe even lack thereof. This could be a person that, you know, like, I feel as though depending on where you were at energetically, Pisces, like you could have, if you shifted, if you kind of fell out of balance because you didn't take care of yourself, or you weren't like taking these active steps toward what was best for you, it's like you could have flipped over into this side of falling out of your equilibrium, and it caused some type of internal conflict, maybe feeling some inconsistency, some hostility, some excess in some way, shape, or form, because like your energy wasn't being moderated. And so it could have taken you, you could be going to like different sides of these energies depending on your self-care, and you'll see it like depending on whether you do certain things, because you have activating. So if you take certain steps in a day to do things connected to your self-care, you are like on this path to transforming. If not, you can see an immediate kind of reaction, and it could be flipping over to the shadow side of going into this King of Swords. Now, some of you guys might have been dealing with one, possibly two people, depending on your frequency. So I feel like if you are getting the sense that you're pulling into this illusion energy, I feel like you could have surrendered into a process where you decided to go into your self-care and start moderating your energy, because you could have been feeling as though you were getting pulled into an illusion, or someone could have been kind of like trying to activate an illusion with you because of this side of you. Like, it was all reflective of you, right? This is like the frequency that you're putting out to the universe, whether you were taking activation, like active steps towards something. So you have the knowledge here, but I feel like you could have dealt with someone possibly even really recently that was manipulative, cold, maybe even cruel. And this was with their mind. And so it could have been like they were specifically keeping you in an illusion or being secretive, because it could have like that energy, it does something weird with the frequency. Like all of a sudden it can kind of create this magnetism to where you like, it sucks all your energy into them. It's a very selfish energy, and it turns into that one-sided bull stuff, you know, bullshit. And so that could have been where you lost track of yourself. And so you had to kind of go through this surrendering process of maybe not pursuing that person. And it could have brought up a lot of emotions for you as you were dealing with that. So let's see. Okay, give me a second. All right, what's this first card? Oh my gosh. You have, this is actually one of my favorite cards in this deck. You have an awakening that's happening. That's the very first card. Do you see her? I know these are drawings. Hopefully you guys can see them, because this art is like so gorgeous. But it's a person that's her shedding a skin, and she's coming into maybe her power or an awakening within herself. So that's what's happening right now for you, Pisces. How perfectly appropriate for the beginning of 2022. So you're right in the midst of your awakening process, and it could be this huge transformation that you're going through, where you're literally shedding layers of yourself. 5 of Cups, yes. So you could have been through some stuff recently. Maybe you let a person in and you were like, It turned into a bit of some regret. You could have had to leave someone behind, and you could have experienced some type of loss from this person's manipulation, because what they do, a part of their unresolved trauma, depending on whether they're taking care of themselves or not, you can go through this loss. It's okay though. You will recover. You will be okay. Whatever was lost here, you will get back. But emotionally, it can feel very like a huge upheaval, because maybe you lose something significant to you. You lose, especially what I've been seeing with this Venus retrograde energy, is if this is by chance like a person that you allowed to come back in that you know is manipulative, because you're dealing with someone who knows how to activate certain illusions just by their intelligence, like what they can activate through their communication. So it's like you could have, like, it caused some type of catalytic energy for you to take action, right? So next card, yeah, there you are, walking away from it. You were like, you knew what was happening. You figured it out. And especially the more that you went into your self-care, things started to become more clear. So there's the Three of Pentacles. I wonder if you do have some type of support here that kind of helped to pull you out of this energy. There could have been some type of collaboration or something that's coming in that's like allowing you to like awaken, okay? Wow, look at that. There's the King of Swords. Okay, I'm gonna say this energy, I'm gonna show you this cards. I'm not showing them enough to you guys, and they're seriously so cool. So this is a lot of intelligence. That's you. So right now I feel like you're using a lot of your intelligence. You were a match to this person, just FYI. So it's like your light balanced out their shadow, and it's like there was a part of you that's needing to be integrated. So it could be that you're going to some type of supportive environment to get stable. Do you know what I mean? That's the Three of Pentacles. There's a support system around here. Ace of Pentacles. Wow. Yeah, there's a new thing coming up for you. It could be a new home or a new way to make money. Something extremely stable, roots and all. You're going to be growing into whatever next phase. This is going to bring more and more stability into your life, and it's going to provide like this really balanced, stable platform for you to always be able to go through your awakening process. Because I feel like this happens to you a lot. You're like a freaking cat with 9 lives, you know? Like you go through multiple deaths and rebirths. So constantly as you're going through that, each time you come out of it, you go into another environment and you create more and more stability for yourself. And that's what this person doesn't realize, is that they kind of like set you up for certain things to activate in your energy, because they take you so far into your shadow, and then you in that like darkness, in the dark night, you find your light. You go to your self-care things, and you know how to activate your alchemy or your energy to transform out of that situation. Oh, and you have the freaking Lovers card. Okay, there is an energy, there's a new energy coming in. There's a new partnership. I also feel like that's you coming into union with yourself, okay? Yeah, there could be new partnerships coming in, but I feel like what would be best right now is just to make sure that you have enough time to yourself to get back incorporated with who you are, because you're like meeting a new version of yourself, Pisces, through this awakening. So it's like you're gonna have to redate yourself, okay? Because frequencies and things can shift constantly, and then you're having to kind of like come back into union with yourself and re-get to know yourself. Queen of Pentacles, yes. Very stable. What did I freaking say? This is so good. Wow. Five of Pentacles. Okay, in your mind, you could be feeling as though we have 2 5s, so no wonder you're feeling maybe a bit emotional. Let's grab the last cards. 4 of Cups, 9 of Wands. Oh, 10 of freaking Wands. What else is our last one? King of Wands. You know, I feel as though there's a particular person, because we have the 4 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, 10 of Wands, and the King of Wands. I feel like there's a person coming in, they might be like bored with their current circumstances, and be cautious of this one, Pisces, because I feel like this is a very fiery person. Very like, whoa, it's like They know how to activate things, okay? And I also feel like something's going to come to a close for you. If you've been feeling as though things are kind of stagnant, I feel like there's things going on around you, there's things being offered to you, but you're kind of like disappointed by them, or that it's not quite up to your expectations. And I feel like be cautious with this energy. It's just because like you have this thing, you're carrying maybe a lot of weight and burdens. You're about to release something huge. When you do, your confidence is going to boost big time. This even could be physical weight for you guys. So it's like once you go through this release, all of a sudden you're going to be pretty powerful manifester, okay? And I feel like that's your power in some way coming back. It's like being restored within you. Pretty interesting, but I keep getting this sense you could be attracting like a Gemini, or we've got a lot of peeps on the table here. I also feel like you have a person here, this, it feels like this Queen of Pentacles energy. I feel like you're going into some type of material stability, or you're going to go through this increase in finances. Also, I think that you could have someone in your life that feels left out in the cold right now, or is freaking out because you could have had to like you're going through this awakening. So sometimes you go through it on your own. She's by herself. She's not like surrounded by other people. There is support here on the outside as like kind of containing your transformation. Well, yeah, it's not light. And these cards are not light little Mary Fairy cards. They can feel emotionally intense. It feels like your whole world is falling apart around you. And it's because you're literally shedding an energetic layer, okay? So Pisces, I'll dive into the extended. We'll see whatever else wants to come out. If you guys want to join me over there, of course, feel free. I think we'll dive into this King of Wands because I'm very curious about this Lovers King of Wands character that's coming in. So yes, I'll see you over there. I am sending you guys so much love. Yes, click on the Vimeo link down below and I'll see you guys over there. And Pisces, if this is where we leave things, I'm sending you guys so much love, wishing you all the very best, and I will see you in your next reading. Take care.